Okay, Thomas weeps sodor. He he slammed his eyes tight and reversed so fast. He hit he hit the wall by back wall of the shed. Thomas soon came stop outside. His bunker was broken. His bunker was damaged in the crush, and his paint was scratched in the back, and his bunker's lamp was broken and busted. There was nothing he could do. Then, then Spencer pulled up. He saw Thomas. Ooh, that had to hurt, thought Spencer, almost wincing. Thomas was so scared to confused. Goodness gracious, cried, goodness gracious, cried Spencer. Are you all right, Thomas? Why did you crash into the back of the shed like that? You could have hurt your driver and fireman. Then Thomas has a scowl on his face. What do you care, Spencer? And why are you and Gordon here? Growled Thomas. Then Thomas had a scowl on his face. What do you care, Spencer? And why are you and Gordon here? Growled Thomas. His teeth is almost gritting. It's bad enough. It's bad enough everyone. It's bad enough for everyone on sodor. But he couldn't say it anymore. But Thomas was worried. He found out when he's thinking, but suddenly he corrected himself. My now former, that having you there for one day is bad. So why have come to York and Brighton? Gordon, the fat controller, and I came all this way and all the way to find you, said Spencer. Why did you run away without even saying goodbye to your friends? Without even saying goodbye to your friends. I ran away not just because of Gordon for calling me a silly little tank engines, snarled Thomas, but also because of the fat controller is overprotective of me, took away my brainchild, and he had even thundered at me for something, so that wasn't even my fault. So why do you care? Why would anyone want me to the why would anyone want me around when they got Ryan the perfect to brag about? ask this for yourself too. Is 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 a place where a controller ferocious, ferociously, ferociously snap at me, take away my sunshine, and he used to call me a silly little tank engines, any kind of home. They took for a they took Ryan the brighter engine. So that's it, asked Spencer, sounding a bit and almost a bit irritated. You went away and abandoned your friends and home out of spite. Yes, and do you know why? He began. I used to be the Northwestern Railway's #1, snapped Thomas. I had a great life and great friends, and and then and then because of Gordon's laziness and went down to the mine. Ever since at Knapford, ever since the incident at Knapford, when the coaches derailed, nobody appreciated of me what I did anymore. Even Ryan showed up. They all wanted him to be new #1 so that he could be sold for scrap. Even Ryan showed up. They all wanted him to be new #1 so that I could be sold for scrap. Well, I chose not to stay where I wasn't wanted. uh, well, I chose not to stay where I wasn't wanted. I don't care if I ever see those backstabbing traitors again. Backstabbing traitors again. So you can tell the fat controller what I told you, and I'm never going back to that railway again. And I'm never going back to the railway. So you can tell the fat controller what I told you, and I'm never going back to that railway. And 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 I'm never going back to the railway again. And I refuse to be rescued. And one more thing, and I refuse to be rescued. Spencer looked cross, and with that he puffed out of the shed to find the fat controller.